Focus. I feel like I am. Okay. What up, my people? It's your girl coming at you with another video. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about getting our lives. We all have those get your life moments, because if we don't have a get your life moment, we don't grow. We've got to be the best us's that we can be. Like me, I used to have really bad anger management issues. Actually, they weren't that bad. They were that bad. So I had to come to a realization and just be like, Ryan, you cannot be the woman that you aspire to be and get mad at every single little teeny weeny thing. Who wants to be around a person like that? So I had to get my life. So let's get started, guys, so we go get our lives. There are gonna be times in our life that we are gonna be wrong. It is impossible for one single human being, any single human being, to be right all the time. It cannot happen. It's impossible. It will never happen. That's only God. He's the only one that's always gonna be right. So let's just come to that realization first. Okay, so now that we know that sometimes we're gonna be wrong, we also have to learn how to always be honest with ourselves. Sometimes we're gonna offend people. Sometimes we're gonna hurt people's feelings. Sometimes we're gonna offend and hurt people's feelings when we feel like, that was no big deal. They won't be offended. Their feelings won't be hurt. Now, we just have to accept the fact that, hey, maybe I did hurt their feelings. Maybe I did offend them. Don't be afraid to own it. When we don't own that we've done something wrong, it's because you're selfish. You're selfish. Sometimes we do it out of fear. Sometimes we do it because we just always want to be the victim. Or sometimes we just do it because it's no big deal. And yeah, sometimes we're going to be like, how did that hurt your feelings? How did that offend you? How did that rub you the wrong way? But clearly it didn't fly that way with the other person. So don't be afraid to apologize. And that's another thing. Let's learn to sincerely apologize. Sincerely. That's the key word here, sincerely. And by the way, I have my phone because my notes are on here and I forget sometimes. So yeah, let's learn to sincerely apologize. And I'm not talking about those, okay, well, clearly you ain't gonna shut up until I say I'm sorry, so I'm sorry. Get your life. No one wants that. Those are what I call leftover apologies. And not even like good leftovers. The type of leftovers that have been sitting in the fridge for over 2 weeks and are starting to grow mold. Get your life. It's okay to say sorry. You're not any less of a person. If you're a macho person, it doesn't make you any less of a macho person to say I'm sorry. They're just two words. If anything, it'll make you look even better in anyone's eyes. Hey, she didn't have to say she's sorry, but she said it anyway.
Hey, he didn't have to say he's sorry, but he said it anyway.
And another thing, guys, like I said in the beginning, sometimes we're gonna offend people. It comes with the territory of, living. So if someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, that really hurt my feelings. You can't put it back on them. You can't deflect it on them. And if you don't know what deflect means, I got you.
Hey, that really hurt my feelings.
What you mean? I ain't do nothing.
You told Shaquandra that I was ugly.
You told Shaquandra that I was ugly last week, so don't even play no games.
Half the time when someone deflects something like that on the other person, it's actually not true. So stop deflecting. Just say, I'm sorry. Just stop lying and say that, yo, you did this to me too. Because half the time it's a lie and we're always going to find out the truth. And, in this case, we already know the truth because you already know that we didn't do that to you. You just did it to us. So stop being difficult and say, I'm sorry. All in all, guys, let's just learn to be more considerate of other people's feelings. Your feelings are not the only feelings that matter. All people's feelings matter, man. Come on. As for you, if you have a problem with someone, speak up. No one has like a mind reading skill. And if you do, can you teach me? But the only trick is when people do speak up and tell you that they have a problem with you or they don't appreciate something that you may have done or said, you can't get all in your feelings and all offended, because you know what? You are the very people that make it so hard to talk to. An example is to follow right now.
Hey,
What?
you know, I just wanted to tell you that I really didn't appreciate that comment that you made earlier.
What you mean?
That comment you made earlier about my shoes being ugly.
Well, I mean they are.
Yeah, but I feel like you didn't have to say that. I feel like it was a little unnecessary.
But what you can do is get over it. You always get all up in your feelings. God can't tell you nothing.
You're very hard to talk to. If you're like that, please get your life.
Get your life.
Which leads me to my next point. Hold each other accountable. Your friends, your family, your acquaintances, homeboy down the street, homegirl down the street. Hold each other accountable. It's what makes us better human beings. You gotta open your mouth. Woo. But when someone holds you accountable, you can't get offended. It's a give and take thing. You hold me accountable, I hold you accountable. Come on, man. Holding someone accountable doesn't mean,
Oh, you did that wrong. Oh, you did that wrong. Oh, you did that wrong too. Oh, remember last week you did that wrong too.
it means that I love you so much that I'm gonna point out something that you may have done wrong, or maybe something that wasn't really cool. I just wanna bring it to your attention so that you don't do it again. That's all. The most dangerous people on this earth are those who have a whole bunch of yes men around them. You don't know what a yes man is?
Hey,
What?
gonna go drive that car. You think I should?
Yeah.
Me too. Gonna go drive it over a cliff. You think I should?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, it's not mine. You think I should still do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's a really expensive car. You think I should do it?
Yeah.
Cool.
You make it hard for people like me who aren't afraid to tell somebody no or to hold them accountable for something that they're doing wrong. Because when they're told no, they instantly get into their feelings because they're not used to hearing no, or they're not used to hearing when they're wrong. Get your life! And that's on both parties, the person who's wrong and the person who, is always saying yes. 9 times out of 10, we don't like holding people accountable because of fear that it's gonna ruin your relationship with the person, or because you feel like it wasn't your place. I can't tell you how many times people keep their mouth shut because apparently it wasn't their place. And 9 times out of 10, it was your place. You know what's not your place? It's not your place to tell Barack Obama to raise the gas prices just a little bit after he lowered them. Because you don't want to hold so-and-so accountable. They're here being mean to me, and you have the opportunity to have my back and hold them accountable, but instead you keep your mouth shut. You're the person who gets on my nerves more than the person who's wrong, because you had an opportunity to have my back, but instead you kept your mouth shut. But yes, guys, hold each other accountable. No one likes to be someone's yes man at the end of the day. Even the yes men don't like being yes men. Yes, 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 yes. Everything's yes. Yes, yes, yes. Always, always, always treat each other the way you want to be treated. 90% of the time, if you treat people well, you'll get people that treat you well. You'll have that 10% that treat you like dirt, but hey, the other 90 is the only percentage that matters. If you treat people like dirt, i.e. gossiping, backbiting, spreading lies, rumors, etc., don't be upset when someone pulls a you on you, boo-boo. Get your life. Let's be more understanding of what other people may be experiencing. For instance, if something is like hurting someone's feelings, or if someone's hurt about something, don't demean their situation because it's not a big deal to you. You're another breed of people that are just like really hard to relate to in general. Let's learn to change our perception. We see things the way that we are, if that makes sense. And if it doesn't, Google it. If we change our perception, in other words, if we change the way that we see things to maybe see something the way that the person who is hurting is seeing something, then that's how we become more understanding. And the most amazing people are those who are understanding. And it's the hardest people to talk to that don't know how to change their perception, because everything is just like so one-track minded, just tunnel vision. The only way I choose to see something is my way. You can't relate to anyone with that type of attitude. Get your life. And overall, guys, let's learn to love. Love more than anything. Life is too short. Let's forgive one another. Let's be more understanding. Respect others' feelings. Love on all people. Remember those who were there for you from the beginning. Quit treating people wrong. Learn to say, I'm sorry. And let's celebrate one another. Celebrate our growth. Celebrate our ups. Help each other when they're down. This is your get your life moment.